macchiato, and a lavender latte, an orange latte, and then let me get a shot of espresso with a little hint of Turkish rose. Hey girl, hey! I have 10 of the best coffee fragrances for my coffee lovers. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with number 1, has to be Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. This has to be for me, my caramel macchiato, okay? So this has, let me bring it out here. This has violet, orange blossom, bergamot, coffee, pear, iris, orange, rose, caramel, vanilla, and patchouli. So I would describe this fragrance as a more sophisticated a more sophisticated black opium, but it's still in the same realm. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Armani C. I get a lot of the orange blossom, the caramel. This dries down to a very beautiful caramel macchiato coffee scent to me, okay? I consider this being date night appropriate, and I think you could also wear this in an office. Like if you don't overdo it, I think so. So yeah, number 1. I'm not going in no particular order, but okay. So that's my number 1. Number 2 has to be Hugo Boss, The Scent. Look at that bottle. Okay. And this has mandarin orange, coffee, osmanthus, cacao, and tonka bean. And let's go ahead and spray it. This one lasts for a really long time, okay? This one doesn't, but still has coffee in it. So it's an honorable mention. That's a sprayer. Oh, and this is just young and playful. It smells very, how can I kind of get like hints of marshmallow in here. Kind of like Killian, Love Don't Be Shy. But the thing about this one is, no, not Killian, Love Don't Be Shy. It smells a lot like Princess by Killian. It's a chocolate covered orange lollipop. That's what I get from this one. But this one has a lot of coffee in it too. But it's very mild. Like these are not like these first ones. They all of the fragrances I'm going to tell you have coffee in it, but these have the coffee like very in the back, okay? But yeah, this is a very playful, I would use this in a date night. This is like cuddly, like that type of fragrance. This is, okay, the only thing I have with this one is that it only lasts for like about an hour or so. It's like, ooh, yeah, it just, the longevity on this one is not good, okay? But yeah, now I have one that I know that it's not for this type of season. I don't consider this one being in the season of fall or winter. And this is Black Opium Neon. This has pitaya, mandarin orange, orange blossom, coffee, jasmine, vanilla, and musk. Okay, and this is your, I would consider, let's see, I'm gonna show you guys a sprayer. This is very like, okay, you know how I've said this in another video, but do you guys see the neon in here? It reminds me of that, like something fast, something like a fast smell. It's kind of like, it's kind of fresh at the same time, but it's like a hint of neon. Like I don't know how else to describe it, but I would use this more like in spring. I think you can still put it off, like pull it off right now in the fall. But yeah, this is date night appropriate too. I think you can wear this in an office. It's not that offensive, and it lasts for quite some time. So that's Black Opium Neon. Oh my God, this is what inspired me to do this video, okay? And that is a Replica from Maison Margiela Coffee Break. I will insert the picture of the full-size perfume. But this, you guys, okay, let's go into this. This has pink pepper, lavender, coffee, milk, tonka bean, vanilla, and vetiver. What I mostly get in here is it's such a different combination of perfume because it has the lavender and the coffee and the milk. That's what I mostly get, honestly, from this fragrance. Like, it's such a light. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I've heard, okay, Erica, I'm all over the place today, you guys. I've been having such a busy day, but I'm coming through, girlfriend. I'm coming through. This is not as hyped up, okay, as I think it should be. This is Coffee Break. I mentioned that, right? This is Coffee Break from Replica. But this, it's such a creamy lavender latte with a lot of milk. It has milk in it as well. It has a lot of milk, and it's sexy. I haven't heard a lot of people saying that this is sexy, but I consider this fragrance very sexy, and it lasts on my skin all day long. So I don't know so much about a coffee break because it's sexy. Like, I could see this in the movies. I don't know if I would see this in a office environment, but if you have a date night or if you have like dinner, you do have to overspray because it's a light fragrance and it will stay on your skin for a really long time, but you do have to overspray because it's such a why did I see the fire? Like, I was like, what's catching on fire? But yeah, I recommend this one. If you haven't smelled it, it's the lavender makes it a little bit masculine, kind of like, not masculine, but YSL Libre has lavender, and it kind of makes it like a little bit like masculine, but not masculine, just like sexy. This is sexy. Super, super sexy. I love this fragrance, okay? Moving on. Intense Cafe. I have the Max Aroma, the Max Aroma little thing, but it's so ugly and whatever that I'm not going to bring it out. But I will insert a picture of Intense Cafe. Intense Cafe has rose, coffee, vanilla, amber, and musk. That one is a straight up date night sexy fragrance. I don't think you can wear it in the office or none of that, because that is potent. That one lasts all day, and it projects, and it lingers on your skin. It projects. It's just a bomb. Okay, and the coffee in that one is more noticeable. What I mostly get from that one is coffee and rose, but it's the coffee will sit in the back and the rose will come forward. Okay, so yeah, that's I actually smelled, I went to the mall and I smelled that in a lady that was passing by. It had to be one of the Montal lines of Intense Cafe or Dark Purple, because it smelled just like that. And I was going down the escalator or vice versa. I don't know if she was coming up or down, but she filled the room or wherever, like our little circle, you know, the going up the escalator and coming down. She filled that up with that fragrance, and I thought it smelled so damn sexy. So that's a sexy one, okay? That's Intense Cafe. Now, I have Ristretto Cafe from Montal. This is the one I'm always showing. Montal from Intense Ristretto Cafe. This has coffee, turkey red rose. I'm all stuttering with my own writing. Okay, it has coffee, turkey red rose, coffee, Coffee beans. What is this? Oh, coffee beans. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, I'm so annoying. Okay, it has roasted coffee beans. It has rose, vanilla, caramel, amber, and musk. So the difference between this one and Intense Cafe is that the coffee is very prominent here. And there's two different type of coffees. So we have regular coffee and we have roasted coffee beans, right? Yeah, roasted coffee beans. So the difference between Intense Cafe is that the coffee sits in the back, but you still smell the coffee, and the roast sits in the front. In this one, the coffee and the roasted beans sit in the front, and the roast goes back. You know what I mean? This one is this is your shot of espresso with rose. That's what this one is. Very sexy, but I don't know if it would be so much of a date night fragrance or no office, okay? I could see this with your homegirls at the mall and stuff like that. But just be gentle with it because these last forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so that is Ristretto Cafe. One that surprised me that I didn't know that had coffee was Tresor from Lancôme, La Nuit Tresor. Okay? And this is what I always describe as a hookah smelling perfume, like strawberry. It has coffee in it, but I didn't know. But now, when I was reading and researching, I could smell the coffee, but very like almost non-existing. This has strawberry pear. Let me show you the bottle. That is La Nuit Tresor. This has strawberry pear, vanilla, praline, caramel, and coffee. It has more notes. This one has a lot of notes. I think it even has lychee. It just has tons of notes, okay? But obviously I will put them there. And this is very date night appropriate, very friend appropriate, club appropriate. This is just a delicious fragrance. And the coffee in here is very, 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 very mild. Like the strawberry here projects a lot. And the smokiness, this is like kind of like a smoky fragrance. It's kind of like you're smelling hookah. Like it's like that. It's a really nice fragrance. I really recommend this one. If you haven't smelled this one, get your nose on it. I think you will really like it. If you like my type of fragrances, I think you will like this one. Dinner, date, all the shebang. Not office though. I will be making a video on sophisticated office fragrances. Okay. Up next, we got Black Opium. Of course, I have to mention this one because it's in the coffee line. Black Opium has pink pepper, coffee, vanilla, patchouli. It has licorice. And this is really, 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 really sexy. Oh, it's just such a beautiful fragrance. This lasts for like about 4 hours on your skin, so you would have to take it. This is date night, girls night, dinner, special occasion. Say for instance you went and saw the Jabberwockies, all this, you know, like Black Opium is a very sexy, intense, smelling when you just spray it on. Like it just boosts your energy up. I don't know why, but I love this fragrance. And the coffee is very like, it's sitting in the back. Like it is not non-offensive. You're not going to be able to detect that. I don't think you can detect that even has coffee in it. But yeah, Black Opium. I just have to put it in there. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Guys, I have Black Opium Extreme. I had to get my hands on this. Okay. I had to get my hands on this. So, Black Opium Extreme. Let me show you the little bottle. The bottle looks just like this, I think. I think it just says Extreme. This is just a regular Black Opium. But, guys, I don't know if you haven't smelled this, but if you haven't, you need to get your nose on this, honey boo boo, because this is so good. Okay, let's go ahead and spray it. Oh. All right, let me go into the notes. Coffee, cacao, jasmine, orange blossom, bourbon, vanilla, patchouli. You guys, the one that comes out in the front first is the coffee. It's just like, bam, I'm here. This one has bourbon vanilla. So this is like, let me spray it right here. Hold on. You guys, this lasted on my skin for a long, like more than this one, okay? They both project the same way, but one does last more than the other one. And this has like a dark coffee roast. Like, you can smell the coffee. You can't smell the coffee on this one. The coffee is more mild. It's sitting in the back. But you can definitely smell the coffee right on the Extreme. Like, you guys, go get your hands. First, I got the little sample like this because I was like, I saw a lot of mixed reviews on it. And a lot of them said that if you had Black Opium, you don't need this one. I actually feel like you need both of them in your life. Like this one, the coffee's out. It's like, boom, I'm here. And on this one, it's not like that, okay? So, call me crazy, but I actually feel like you need both in your life. Go ahead and smell it. It dries down to a beautiful bourbon, boozy, with coffee, dark coffee, I would say. Kind of like the Montal Ristretto Cafe, but not like that. You know what I mean? No, we're not heading that way, but we are. Yeah, I know. But anyways, it's delicious. I love it. I give it a 10 out of 10. It lasts all day. What can I say? Like, I'm going to get myself the big bottle. Winter, fall, sexy. So good. Okay. And last but not least, I don't have that bottle, but I've had a sample of it and I've wore the sample to the max. So that is Black Phantom by Kilian. Yes. I gave you a whole range. I gave you your lavender latte, your orange latte. I gave you your caramel macchiato. I gave you your sexy one. And now, girl, now I'm going to give you your boozy one. Boozy, yeah. This one has dark chocolate, rum, caramel coffee, almond, sugarcane, sandalwood, and heliotrope. So when I smelled this fragrance, it caught me off guard, if I'm completely honest. I was like, you know, I got a sample and I was just like, do I like it? Do I not? It is not a safe blind buy. It is a very sweet, but it's very, very boozy because of the rum. It has rum in it. And the coffee in here is very, it's like right in front with the rum. So they're both like competing with each other, and it can be very like, it's a very strong fragrance. I remember it lasting on my skin for about 6 to 8 hours. And I would just do a little because it was just like, boom, like it was like a competition. Okay. But that is your boozy. If you like boozy, if you like Angel Share by Kilian, I'm pretty sure you would like Kilian. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to a big bottle of Black Phantom, but it is very warm, very boozy for I don't know if I would wear it on a first date, But once you're comfy and you know, you live with your hubby and all that stuff, I think he would dig that fragrance, but very mild. So anyways, there is your 10 coffee your 10 coffee gourmand fragrances you guys, I am really struggling today, but I came through. Well, at least I hope I did. So anyways, you guys, that is my 10 coffee gourmand fragrances for my coffee lovers, because I'm a coffee lover myself. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this mess of a video, but I hope you guys enjoyed, okay? Love y'all.